Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you how to change your seat belt and your pre-tensioner on a Dodge Dart. So I already did that side already. That's what we're going to be changing. That's the seat belt. This is the old seat belt. It doesn't go in no more, and that's the pre-tensioner. So I will be changing the seat belt and the pre-tensioner on the driver's side. It will be the same for both side of the car, for both front seat belt. Same procedure. So this is it right here. The car got into an accident and the seat belt is locked tight, as you see. And down here you can see the pre-tensioner retract down to the into the floor. So we're gonna need to change that also. So the first step is to get the front seat all the way to the front, and after you get the seat all the way to the front like that, you want to get the back also like that. So just give yourself some room to work, and after you do that, you want to go in the comment and leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Help me help you. All right, so let's get started. Alright, so if you guys want to release the tension, you can cut the seatbelt if you want. So what the first thing we're going to do, we're going to need a pick that I have right here. We're going to remove this right here. That's the SRS airbag. So we're going to remove that, and that's going to reveal a torque screw, and we're going to take that out. Okay. Alright guys, so we have a torque screwdriver. It's going to be a T20 torque. Link will be in the description for the tools I use also. So go ahead and remove this screw, T20, and you want to go ahead and leave it somewhere where you can find it after you finish and time to put it back together. So now you can come and hold a side. You can come and hold a side like this. Alright, to take it off. You want to pull back on it. As you see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the seatbelt to give myself some room to work. Alright guys, so I have a razor blade right here, which I'm going to be using to cut the seatbelt. Alright. Then you can pull this forward some more, and this will come loose, and this is gonna reveal the mechanism for the seat belt also right here. So if you guys know, you're gonna need to remove this also, because that should be on the new seat belt you have. And I will leave a link in the description for the seat belt if I find it online. Alright guys, so the light probably too bright. Turn it down. Alright guys, so this have a hole right here that I need to take off, but it's not coming off also, because there's another hole underneath that I need to get into. So I'm gonna have to take this apart to try and get into it like this. So let me just take this apart. Alright guys, so I'm just taking this apart. This should come on the new seat belt. So if we take this apart, I can show you how inside stay. But it will normally come off more easier than this. Is just because the accident and the strain from the accident get this part broken. So that's how we need to get this back like this. So we're gonna need to get that back. I don't know if you can see that. So this part we're gonna need to get it back like that, because there should be a hole you push up from here or there, but because it already deployed, so you can't access the hole from here. So open it like this, and then we're gonna need to get the other part moving too. But I will take it off and then I'll show you a more detailed description of what I do. Alright, so alright guys, after removing this plastic piece, so I'll break it like that and I'll move it back. We need to push this white piece in like that, as you can see where it moved from. Once you get that, you want to move this black piece now, which is also stuck. So I'm going to get a pliers because my hand can't move it. Alright, so any pliers should do the trick. So I'll get this over like this. So that's over like that. Get this to twist back like that and pull up on this. Alright, so as you see, I open this like this, push the white piece back and get a pliers and twist this to the open area right here, and then I could slide it out from this hook right here. Alright guys, so the next step is to remove the panel, which is gonna be right here. So you just want to lift this up some. Please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Help me help you. Alright, so that part is up. The noise, that part is up. So let's lift it up. We can pull this back like this from the body of the car. The front part is still locked, so let's lift the front part up also. Just hold it from down here, pull up on this, and we can remove that. Okay, so now what we have in sight is the seat belt retainer, or the seat belt itself. It don't work, and also this is the pre-tensioner. Okay, so the next step is to get the clip, get this right here, go in here. So before you remove everything, make sure you disconnect your battery, or if you do not disconnect your battery, make sure the key is not in the car. Alright, with that said and done, let's get this. I want to do the same thing for all the clips. There, take that out. So once you get those out, remove them like that. The next step is to remove this part of the seat belt, and also remove this part right here. Alright, so let's get to that part. Alright guys, so this is the time we take out the seat belt, and it's gonna be a T50 torque. I have one T50 torque screw right here. So go ahead and take it out like that. Alright, so so you take that out. I'm not gonna bore you watching me going back and forth with the wrench, so let's just cut and get back to when I take it out. Alright guys, so we're just gonna remove this like this. Take this out, and you want to get your new one. I have my next seatbelt right here. You might try to move it, but it locks. Okay, you have to be in a certain position for it to move. So once you put it in the car, it automatically gonna be in that position, and then the seatbelt will unlock and you can move it, as you see right here. Okay, let's go ahead and tighten that up. And we can also plug this in this time. Go ahead and plug this in, and make sure you lock the clip. Once you plug them in, make sure you lock all the clips for that. All right, and as you see, our new seatbelt come with this on it. So as you see, what I can do, I can remove this nut right here and just change this part alone, or I can just remove the whole thing, these two bolts that hold the whole thing, and change the whole complete thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna remove those two bolts and change the whole complete thing. Alright guys, at this part of the assembly, you want to pay attention when you installing the seat belt, not to make it twist or anything. Okay, and this tool I'm using is a T50. It's a T50 torque. Just need to remove these two. So once you unscrew both screws, the whole thing come apart like this. All right, so let me remove both screws right here. So both screws removed. That's what it looked like. As I was saying earlier, you need to make sure your seat belt is straight. Make sure your seat belt is straight. Okay, make sure it's not twisted in any way like this. Just make sure it's straight. Okay, and install it. Once that's installed, so you can go ahead and tighten up the whole thing. Alright guys, so this next step, after this is tight right here, this is tight right here, the next step is to get this black piece off. And it come off like that. Alright, flathead screwdriver, pry it right off. The next piece right here should clip into this right here like that. Okay, but this one is broken. Okay, I guess this is a used seat belt I got from the junkyard. And this one came out broken, so what I would have to do is probably just remove the whole thing, and it's just gonna stay like that, or I try to glue this to this some way somehow. I'm probably just gonna leave the whole thing. I'm just gonna take this off, because if I glue it to it, it might come loose and then it start rattling in the car. So let's just remove this. All right, so I just went to check to see if I could get just the black piece by itself, but unfortunately you cannot get the black piece by itself, because they sell it with the whole seat belt. It can't come off. Alright, so that's all. We're gonna have to leave this like that, but it shouldn't be a problem. That's just to hold the seatbelt like this. It shouldn't be a problem. Yep. So our next step is to remove the pre-tensioner, which also gonna be a T50 torque to remove the pre-tensioner as well. Go ahead and remove this. And I will leave a link in the description for all the tools I use, alright? So you don't have to worry about anything. The link will be in the description for you guys. Alright guys, so as you see right here, just go ahead and remove this right here. As you see, just like that. And I'm gonna show you, this is the one that is good compared to the one that already deployed. So as you can see, that's what happened at the end right here. You can see pull it down. This one is good. So let's go ahead and install this one, and it's a T50 torque. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, help me help you. Alright guys, as you can see right here, it's just connect this back right here. Make sure you put back down your red clip. And what we're gonna do is get the lower part of the panel. Just run this thing through it like that. And we're gonna set it properly, just like how we got it off. We're gonna put it right back. Fix the camera. So we want to put it back under the panel in the front and the panel in the back. Once that is under there, you can go ahead and lock the clip in. Just give it a little tap, and don't be like me because I didn't push this back through here. So make sure you have that. And you want to line this up back properly and lock them into place in the front and in the back. Alright guys, so this is what we have so far. This is up here through there. Can you see how much is up now? And that's what we are so far. Put this right here. So we're gonna go ahead and run this through here like this. So we're gonna run this through here like this. We're gonna pull the bucket through like that, and we're gonna lock this into place up here. Alright guys, make sure your seatbelt goes up and down when you finish. So that's good so far. Seatbelt go in and out. And this is the easiest part of the job. Make sure your seatbelt isn't twist also. You don't want your seatbelt to like this when you put it in, to have a twist in it. So make sure it's nice and level. And you just want to find a hole right here and lock it. And once it clips, that's it. Tug on it a few times and that's it. Let's go crank the car and see if the airbag light turn off or if we need to clear the code manually. want to put back our T20 torque screw. That's it. Lock this back in. So that's how the job look now. Everything is good. Let's go ahead and crank the car up. Alright guys, so get the seat back. Got the key right here. Let's go ahead and crank it up and see if the airbag light come off, which gonna be right here. And it come off and come back on, so I'm gonna scan it and clear the code. Let's say service airbag some lights on. So let me check the seat, cause most time the seat will make the airbag light come on. So it's still on. I'm gonna scan it with the computer and then we go from there. Alright guys, so after you put the seatbelt, so the next step is to, on your airbag light still on, that means something else is wrong. So you want to get the computer and put on the car, which I did right here. So I have the computer on the car right here, and so they have a list for the codes, which I already fixed all those stuff. So there's a code there that I'm looking for, and I will show you what's the code. This is the code right here. That's it. It's B2208 occupant restraint controller internal 2, right? So that means you got to change your airbag computer, and it located under the center console right here, right down there. So I will put it in another video, and I will also link that video in the description for that part of the job. Okay, so please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Help me help you. Peace out. See you next time.